Let's talk about how to grow your tribe today. Hi, y'all. I'm Carrie Shepard, and I'm a business mentor for women entrepreneurs. And I am super passionate about helping women grow an online business that's profitable and fun so that they can fuel the life that they want. So, today, let's talk about your tribe. Now, first of all, what is your tribe? Now, your tribe does consist of your email list, your social media following, but in reality, the only part of that you own is your email list. So that's what I want to focus on today. I believe that we can nurture our tribe and we can grow it through social media, but the absolute end result that we want is we want people to join our email list. So the first thing is, in order to grow your tribe, you've got to be tracking your tribe. So that means, do you know your numbers? Are you tracking your growth? So I just create a simple spreadsheet where I put my numbers on there. And I do track not only my email list, but the social media places that I'm at. So I know where I'm growing in that aspect. Because then I know if I'm growing in social media, but I'm not growing in my email list, what that means is I'm not taking them from my social media to my email. So that's where I need to work on. I can continue growing that social media, but I've got to get them on my email list. So tip number one is track your numbers. You could do this weekly, you could do this monthly. At the very minimum, I recommend doing it at least monthly. So that's the first tip. Tip number two is, in order to grow your email list and your tribe, you've got to have consistent marketing. Now, marketing can consist of doing blogging, so writing a blog. It can consist of video blogs, just similar to what you're watching right now, which can also be called vlogging. It also consists of updating your social media account. So if you are committed to, say, Facebook, Instagram, and Periscope, how often are you showing up on those platforms? Is it daily? Is it weekly? Is it multiple times a day? Which I highly recommend, again, at minimum, that you're showing up daily. Now, on several of the, like faster paced social medias like Twitter, and even probably Periscope, you probably want to be doing it more than once a day. So are you consistently marketing? Are you consistently showing up and being visible? So you want to check that. So tip number three is, once you're visible, once you're doing that consistent marketing, is, are you inviting people to join your tribe? So you could be out there giving tons of great information, doing tons of great marketing, but if you're not, again, moving them from those platforms to your email list, it's really not that great. So are you inviting them to take advantage of your free offer? And obviously, in order to be able to offer something of free value, you need to have created something. So I'm going to assume that you've got some great freemiums, some great ebooks or webinars or checklists or PDFs, something like that, that your ideal dream clients want and need. So you need to make sure that you're consistently inviting people to take advantage of that. And then fourth, in order to grow your tribe, you need to be very generous and you need to give your people what they want and what they need. And in order to be able to do that, you have to really know them. So get to know your peeps. Get to know the people that you have right now, whether you have a list of 100 or 1,000 or 10,000. Get to know who's on your list, because whoever's on your list right now is most likely who you want to attract more of. So if you can figure out what it is that they like about you, they like about your style, about your content, what attracted them and what they need, because obviously once you attract somebody to your tribe, you also want to retain them. So we want to make sure that you're not just attracting people to you, but then they're not getting value and so they're leaving. Because the best way to attract clients is by referrals. It's actually the people that you already have in your circle. When they're telling other people about you, when they're kind of bragging on you and saying, this is the best community, you've got to go over there and connect with Sally or Amy or Jane or whatever, that she gives great value, she's got this great resource, here's how you grab it, and they're sharing out your link, then you know you've made it. Then you know that you're doing a really great job. So again, just to recap really quickly, you want to track your numbers. Again, minimally, I recommend you track them monthly. Tip number two is, you have consistent marketing. So consistent blogging or vlogging, consistent presence on social media, and figure out how often you need to be on each of those platforms. Tip number three is, invite people into your tribe with an amazing free gift. And tip number 4 is be very generous and know what your people want and need. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. If you have found this video helpful, I would love it if you would share it with your tribe. And if you need additional resources or tips, feel free to go on over to carrieshepard.com. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye, y'all.